Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Melissa Mann, and I'm here with Marco Tessiore. Am I saying that right?
That's it. Exactly.
And we're doing our Access Consciousness 10-minute news and updates. And I asked Marco to join me today because I really wanted to talk about the work that he's doing, which is hardly work, it's more play, right? With running access bars in the park. And we had a conversation, I don't even know when, maybe a month or two ago, about what he's been doing. And I was like, this is so cool. Can we actually talk about this to the world? So that's how we got here. So, Marco, can you tell us a little bit about, first of all, where you live, what you've been doing, and what like bars in the park has looked like for you?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
I'm really just excited about being here and speak about this. Well, I'm Italian. Currently I live in Italy and the north part, a beautiful place called Torino, which is actually the closest town to the Castello di Casal Borgone, like the castle. So for anyone that want to visit, hello, it's a very beautiful place. Um, So it showed up as in the last August, the idea of what it would be if few of us, like few practitioners, show up in the park, offering access bars like a short session, like for free, inviting the people to experience and inviting the people to know that there is a different possibility.
Wow. That's
That was
amazing.
it. That was
So,
it. It's
so
not to
you
promote.
and a number of people sort of get together, and do you set up massage tables or zero gravity chairs, or how do you do it?
Well, what I'm coming from a film cinematic background, so like I look at production of things, for which means also like what you actually want to create and what you have to establish to create it. And so I noticed that like, well, first of all, let's choose a place that maybe is close to a cafe, so we can have snacks and people can just like have water anytime. August was pretty hot here. And then I was like, okay, anyone have a this kind of like banner for the expo and so on? I was like, yes, I do. And then I create an event on Access um, with a very clear explanation about like how to get there, what is about, and that is not about the swaps, but it's actually about like inviting. It's actually about like trying and inviting people to try it is. And I put it on Facebook, create an event, and the things was also like the people that desire to have the information could register to event and they receive the email with all the information. So in that way, we could also see how many people actually are coming to have
Wow,
an
that's
idea.
so cool.
And there was also obviously like my number, so they can contact me. And I asked them also, if you don't have a massage table or a chair, just like let us know. And the idea was like, okay, let's set up this. Oh, let's print the flyers so people can know what it is. Let's put the Access website so they can find it. Like it's not really about us. We are the voice, but that's it. And what was interesting is there are several communities around Torino and also in Torino city that like run bars and so group of peoples that know each other, do classes and so. And we were like, oh, let's go on Sunday. And I spoke with the French, it was like Tuesday when we decided. I was like, let's do it Sunday. And we posted on a few groups and on Facebook and so. And I thought, well, two of us, maybe we are six, and six is already great. Like, hey, like six people in the park, 14 people show up
Wow.
with chairs, massage tables. Like we had 8 massage tables, we had like 4 chairs and so on. I was like, how did it even happen? And they show up actually like the desire of people to invite to the bars, to run people bars, to have the experience like firsthand. Because also like in the swaps, then when you start to know each other, you basically run bars with friends. But like brand new people from the world, you really have this kind of like fresh experience. And so also like for each of us, there was something like new that we approached. And it went amazing. Like we were so surprised about not much about like how the people receive it or what they react, because I also asked like let's not have point of view, let's just like do it to invite. We don't have to create a change or heal someone. It's really not that. It's more about like if we can invite to a different possibility today. That's all. And
That's
allow
so
people
cool.
to
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
allow people to walk away with whatever they receive.
Well, it's cool because you don't have a point of view, it's like it's so easy to go into doing something like that and to be like, "Okay, we're here, we're gonna, like, create change," and it's like that's probably what shows up, but it's cool that you're like, "Well, let's just do it for the joy of it and invite people to something different, invite people to a different possibility." And do you find that you have a lot of people that stop and get their bars run? What's that even
Well,
like?
the the funny thing is like what showed up is this event went so wild, I would say. For the amount of people that show up, for the amount of families that show up, for the amount of kids, for the amount of people that just like basically walk straight toward the banner, and we thought they knew, because there was this kind of like animosity in their body about like, oh yeah, it is, and they have no idea. But there was, I think, a energetic awareness of this. This might be
Yeah.
something we're looking for. And so, like 20 minutes we are there, some people come and pick the flyers and they're like, you're not going to be just here today, right? We're like,
You want us here
maybe.
every
Let
day?
us know when you come back, because we cannot do it today, but next Sunday we'll be here. So we start to look at like, okay, what is possible if this is not like one-time event? And we started to talk with the people, and everybody was so enthusiastic because also having a different experience. This experience of like welcoming someone, receiving a person, giving some direction, but also being the space for them to receive it, relax, enjoy the nature, like really receive the park, which is the planet in some point. Like the grass, the tree. We were under a tree and we were super visible. In front of us, there was like this green space. And people were just like so excited and so energetic about it that even at the end of the day, we were like, we should do it again. So basically, in the month of October, sorry, the month of September, what's time anyway? the month,
Right, I don't know what day it is ever.
um, I chose to do it weekly. So
Wow.
for months, weekly at least, because sometimes we did it also twice. Few of us, or many of us, show up with like the massage table, the banner, the flyers, and we're like, hey. And some people were like, I saw you a few times. This must be something because you keep coming back, and there is people and people, a lot of people coming, asking questions, picking the flyer, asking to their partner or to the family, can we stop by? Can I come? Can I this? Can I that? And to me, the more interesting part was like being on a kind of a curve of a street that get into the park, where no cars. Basically, there were like these like stones, like following up the road, and some people just like sit there waiting for their spot. Because I'm talking about a crowd of like 10, 12 people were often there. And to me, it's
Wow.
amazing. Like waiting for 20 minutes to receive something you don't even know. This is great.
Yeah. Did you have,
And
like, a
so,
sign or do you do, like, a sign up, or is it just kind of like, "Oh, our next thing's in just kind of get in line," kind of thing?
no, I just like being in line, and I chose to actually be the one that like talk with people together with others, and so like recognize who came first and say like there are three or four,
Cool.
and allow people to actually to come and have it as soon a massage table get free. And there were some people sitting next being like, I'm actually even fine here. It's so relaxing. I can perceive it. And they were like few
Mm,
meters away. So it's really an energy that when we get together can be created. And if we choose like a natural space, it became also like the expansion.
wow.
As you know, a speaker, like a big, loud speaker of this vibration. And so many people have been empowered by this experience as bar practitioner, and they want more now. And they ask me like, can we do it more? And what about this winter? And other people were just like on the journey of like discovering what bars are.
Wow.
And so
That's
that is
so
kind of
incredible. Just the journey and the energy that you invite the people to, like, once they're on the table, but even before, even the people walking by, even the little curiosity that gets sparked. It's so cool just to, like, perceive, even as you talk about it, I can perceive that energy that is this invitation to, like, curiosity and, like, receiving, which, I mean, is what bars is about in the first place. So, what a cool thing. And if people are looking to create something like this near them, I mean, do you have any kind of, like, recommendations or things you might let them know?
Well, I would say, like, first of all, clarity. Clarity is key. It is like clarity about like what it is. It's not a swap. It's an invitation.
I
What
love
you can find there, what is required, and how can work actually for everybody. But also, like, this is an event that for me, for example, has been an invitation to step up and be like, okay, let's see what is required here. Okay, this, I put my number, you can call me, I can give you the information, I can produce the graphic for the maps and all this kind of stuff. And sometimes it's actually what people require, just someone willing to go. And when you go, you're not separating with them, but you're inviting them to go energetically. And each of them will do their own journey as you do yours. And this is just like, it's also about no waiting. It's about, okay, I'm going. I really thought 6 people would show up. 14, I was like, what? Like, where are you guys coming from? Like, I knew some, but not everybody. And there was this enthusiasm, general enthusiasm. And it also, sometimes also let people know it's really not about them, and it's not required to explain what it is. Or like someone's like, hey, how do you explain the points? I'm like, what points? This is a relaxation treatment that you can receive, and you will create an effect of, like, wellness in your body and also in your mind, and is work as a formatting a disk. And if you want to know more, this is the website, or you can call me. But that's all. And
I love
sometimes people don't even require it. They just want to actually relax.
Yeah.
So what if easier than what we think? What if it's just like really easier? And so once you have your information stuff done, like banner and flyers, any kind of flyers, by the way, just a website of access to be actually honoring, and a contact, maybe a studio if you have one. And also, last things was, to any practitioner that show up the day, I ask them, please bring a name card, because if the
Mm,
person contact you, you have to have your own things to give to them. And if they want information, and so they will take the flyer, but like they might require a connection with you. So like bring it. So this is a way to promote and include everybody, and it's really a way to invite you to something different. And you never know what that creates. And a lot of people like stopping by and be like, I want to pay you. I'm like, what if you book the session with someone and you pay that person?
I love
Today is different.
That's
Some
amazing.
people didn't understand why you do it free. And one last thing, I know we're over, but
It's okay. Go ahead.
the seeing a young mother, a practitioner showing up, never meet a lot of people doing bars for the first time, not knowing where to go, what to do, and just like take the first seat and start running bars. And by the end of the afternoon, coming to me and be like, thank you so much. I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know a bars session, a short one, can change so much for people. What can I do now? I was like, wow, like the empowering of the people that we choose to. It's just a different way to see the potency of the gifting and receiving, the simultaneity of bars.
Wow.
And the
Amazing.
world is asking for it. Like truly, like people, they don't need to know to ask for it. There's a lot of people around asking for change.
Yeah, that's so true. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Marco. Oh my goodness. Like, just the energy of this is so beautiful. And it's such an invitation. Like, I'm inspired. I'm ready to go and create some bars in the park near me, like what what a beautiful invitation. But thank you so much for this.
It changes you, like it does. It really contributes to you and to like your business, also your creation, and also your awareness, just in a very different way. Unexpected, by the way. I would never imagine to be the guy at the park. If 6 months ago, like, you're gonna be at the park, like giving flyers, but me? No, 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 no. You don't get it. Not me.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of this with us. We
Oh,
will finish up here today, but truly, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wonder what else is possible now.
thank you so much for having me here, and thank you, everybody.
All right. Well, have a good day.
You too.
Mhm.